The WSRL Racing League, the Western States Racing League, here on the ABSN Broadcasting Network. I'm Alan Bergen, going to be joined here just momentarily by Mr. Excitement himself, Matt Metler, as we are getting ready to go racing here. Season 55 opener. We have a new home for these guys here on the ABSN Network. I am just excited. Want to thank Bob Beltrami for giving us the opportunity to make the Western States Racing League their home for this season here. Season number 55. We got some surprises for you. I can't give them all away right now, but nonetheless, here we go. As we are getting ready, we got just about 15 seconds left in qualifying. Let's take a look at this race information. Well, we're going to actually go to the grid here on the ABSN network. As we are going to do this number here. But anyways, qualifying is finished up here for the night. Round one here at Atlanta, the new Atlanta. This is the same Atlanta. I almost got the podium. I finished fourth. Want to thank everybody for joining us, but here we are as we are getting ready to get gridded up here. Let's go over that starting lineup on the pole here tonight. There we are. Bentley Glazer, Butch Davis making up row number one. Row number two, you'll have Lyle Swearingen and Drew Lalonde. Row number three is you'll find the man, the myth, the legend himself, Liam Ervig and Wayne Hutchinson. Row number four, you'll find Bob Beltrami and the Beltrami Salami, number 14, and Julian Ricci. Row number five, you'll see Jacob Jensen and Scott Kukas. Row number six, Justin Michael and Ray Partridge. Row number seven, you have David Weavers and James Durer in that number 44 car. Earl Weaver and Shane Jensen make up row number 8. While row number 9, you'll find Barry Phil and John Kenyon. Row number 10, Brian Barnes and Ryan Steele, last year's champion. Row number 11, Matt Sisler and Todd Miles. Row number 12, Blake Vandergrift and Keith Kelman. And rounding out your field, Adrian Stobin. That's going to be your 25 truck starting field. I am excited. Can't wait to bring you all the action here. So we're going to get that going away right here real quick. Down to the racing surface we go. Here's the surprise. Matt Metler going to be joining me in the booth momentarily as we get ready to go racing here. 107 laps here from the Atlanta Speedway. The new Atlanta, if you will. I cannot wait for this. 107 laps is the distance. Glazer, Davis on the pole, the FBR contingent. Lurer 45 says let's go. Bandy Games says yes sir. Make sure you do me a favor, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. So that way you don't miss it. And I don't have a bell notification, so that's okay. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Barney's got the green flag in hand as he's waiting on the field to bring he's waiting on pace car to bring the field down. Ladies and gentlemen, as they come out of turn number 3 and 4 for the first time on the ABSN Accelerate Broadcast and Sports Network, they head down to the Echo Park restart zone. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do it for Dale. Be like Biff. And race fans, we're going to race like Rowdy. Alrighty, Bentley Glazer out to the early lead with Lyle Swearingen, the FBR contingent, very strong here. Liam Erdvik running for his first full season with the Western States Racing League. And they're going to lead in single file down the back straightaway as we are racing into twilight. Lyle Swearingen on the inside here. Bob Beltrami looking to the inside. Remember, there is out of bounds here at Atlanta. So you got to be careful not to advance that position. Going to the inside, no faster. Babs checking into the YouTube.com live chat. Babs, it's great to have you here. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Let's get going. Bob Beltrami right behind Liam Erdvik, giving Liam the business here. Looking to move Liam out of the way. That number 38 Ford F-150 driven by Liam Erdvik. Last time this race went rag to rag. And I finished fourth at the end of the last season. Ryan Steele, your defending champion of this race 1 year ago, or of the season 1 year ago, as the WSRL makes its debut on ABSN. And right now, Lyle Swearingen and Bentley Glazer out to the early lead as they are just doubled up 2 by 2. It's going to be a lot of covers and goers here as we go through this race. You're going to see that second line form up. You're going to see everybody dump to the inside line. Lyle Swearingen's got Butch Davis right behind him. And that 43, that FBR contingent. Just so strong here. When those guys get grouped up together, they are just, it's like a powerhouse team right here. Prime example, Butch Davis in that Dodge Ram getting hooked up with Lyle Swearingen in that 68 truck. Pulling the power move on Bentley Glazer and Liam Erdvik. Spider-Man himself on the inside line. Then you got the 01 truck of Drew Lalonde. Say that 5 times fast in your head. It sounds a lot better in my head. I promise it does. And then you got the number 36 Bentley Glazer falling back to that third position as FBR takes the lead with Lyle Swearingen and Butch Davis right behind them as they're 2 by 2 by 2, doing it Noah's Ark style behind this group of cars, or trucks rather. Bob Beltrami riding the inside line. The inside line is definitely the shortest way around. We got 101 laps left to go here. And here comes Bob Beltrami. Ooh, we gotta get a little loose. The inside line, there's just nothing there on the outside. Liam Erdvik gotta go high, and he's gonna think about it. Does he have any help from his friends? No, but he does got the help in the form of maybe Justin Michael. Nope, he's got the 01 right behind him. 01 and Drew Lalonde. Justin Michael in that 87 truck. He was a force to be reckoned with 2 seasons ago in season 53, which we saw that season where he absolutely dominated and won the points championship in that season. Jacob Jensen at a Kavu Performance. And how about it for FBR? No one getting away fast. Here's we just, we're 107 laps here tonight. Ooh, Bentley Glazer going to get a little, or that's Butch Davis getting a little sideways there. And these guys are going to have to cool these motors down. They're going to have to cool these motors down. And Liam Erdvik losing ground, falling 2 positions in the wrong direction. Julian Ricci right to the inside there. Drew with a little bit of help. He's going to go to the outside, script the wall there. Now this is a night race. Let's take a quick look at this weather as we are watching Liam Erdvik go around the racetrack. Here's the weather forecast for tonight. It is 73 degrees in the air, and it is 79 degrees on the track. The northeast wind at 2 miles an hour, partly cloudy sky, a few humidity in South Georgia is everything at 61% relative humidity. Now, back at the ranch, Lyle Swearingen, Butch Davis, Bentley Glazer, your top three. We're not even thinking about it races right now. This is what we're dealing right now. Is they are single filed out. Bob Beltrami, Jacob Jensen, Justin Michael, and Julian Ricci on the inside there. Liam Irving trying to mount a comeback, trying to command those troops to the front. He's got to have some help. He's got to have more help. He's got to find a hole on the inside. And Liam's going to go get a little bit sideways there. Right now, Lyle Swearingen sitting high, white, and handsome there in the 68 truck. There they are coming down the back straightaway. And I just like that these guys are all single filed out right now. And they run a 45% fuel load in these race trucks. So they're going to have to pit right around every 20 laps. So you're going to know when that inside line really gets formed up, when pit stops are going to come. Liam Irving in danger of falling out of the top 10 on that outside line. He's looking for a hole. He hasn't found one yet. He's going to have to start thinking about it 6 laps, since he's got to be trying to figure out that pit stop. I mean, with the track temp as way it is, I would you almost got to burn a stint on old tires. No doubt about it. That first, whether it be this stint or that second stint, it's going to have to be on old tires. Davis, Glazer, Beltrami. Your top 4. Jensen, Irving fighting his way back into the top 5. Babs checking in saying, let's go FBR, that FBR contingent. It is stronger than ever. Who's going to win the opening round here? Liam Irving running around 6th position. Swearingen continues to lead this piece. We're going to go on board right now. And you're going to see just how on board with Liam Irving. And just how that outside line will stall as he's looking inside. He's looking at the back of the 64 truck, and that's Jacob Jensen. Justin Michael right in the line. So Liam Irving too is outside. Maybe Liam can use a little bit of that side draft and just, slow Justin Michael down. Liam's trying to get to the front of that field. Justin Michael and that Toyota Tundra. And these Toyotas, they're fast. Now this is a fixed set of league, and if you're new to this league, there is no fast repair. So whatever damage you occur, you have to fix it or you end your night. Lyle Swearingen in at FBR Motorsports number 68, up 2 spots. He's leading this piece so far as we are across the lap 20 mark. 18 in, working lap number 19. Down the back straightaway we go. Justin Michael riding in that 6th position. They got to start thinking about pit stops here pretty soon. There's no way. Now, here's how the pit road's going to work as we get closer to pit stops. You have to enter in turn number 3. There's a commitment cone at the start of turn 3. You don't have to be at pit road speed when you hit that cone. That's just letting the other drivers know, hey, I'm on the apron, and we're going to come down pit road. We're committed. You don't have to hit pit road speed until you get to the yellow cone at the end of pit road. So you can haul proverbial last through turns 3 and 4. to get down to pit road. Getting on and off pit road is going to be the key as we are working lap 21. We're going to see pit stops around the 25-ish area. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to root on Liam Irving all season long as he is mired back here in that 8th position, right behind Julian Ricci. He's already thinking about his pit stop, already knows what he needs to do to get off pit road efficiently. The outside line is not really where you want to be at, Liam. You got to find a hole, get down to the inside. Ricci going to go below the red line. Not a lot of drivers. And Keith Kelvin already off pit road. He's going to short pit. He's going to go a lap down, but nonetheless, he's still getting the short pit. So far, no cautions. We got another driver. It looks like Todd Miles, maybe. Barry Still coming down pit road in the number 19 car. Meanwhile, everybody else staying out. They're going to try to stretch it out a little bit longer. I mean, call me old-fashioned. I may have been one of those drivers that comes down a little early. Oh, we got big problems, and on pit road, that's going to bring out the caution. And it looks like John Kenyon, Scott Kukas involved. Let's see what happened here. Let's see if we get a good view of it. And I believe this one already happening here. We're going to speed that up just a hair. And there it is. Oh, right across the nose of the 44 car. Oh, no. High above the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Caution number 1, wholesale pit stops. Underway here. First wholesale pit stops of the year. Everybody on pit road, except if you're Earl Weaver, Drew Ladon, Lalonde, Ricci, Swearengin. If I get a name wrong, please let me know. I know YouTube will correct me. I know for sure they'll correct me. Let's see here. Bob Beltrami coming off pit road. Swearengin coming off pit road. Butch Davis off pit road. Bob Beltrami once again. All these guys. Let's see. Liam Irving on his outlap. And for the first time this season, let's talk to our good buddy Liam. He's down here. We're going to pick on Liam. Liam, it's Alan up here in the ABSN booth. How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. How you doing up there, bud?
Look, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm glad you're in the race truck for this debut here. You know, I've only been talking about this for the last month. And here we are, season 55, Atlanta. We come back to the place where I got a top 4 last season, and here you are making things happen here. What's the track feel like in that Ford F-150?
And it's a lot of fun. I started to feel like that truck was tightening up a little bit as we went through the run. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take 2 or 4 tires. I took 4. I figured I'd take a look at the wear, see what was going on. But, dude, it is a blast out here. I've been able to race up in the top 10 for pretty much the whole thing. And now here I am. I'm a little bit further back in the pack, so we're going to see what we got.
Now, for the folks that don't know, Liam was in the broadcast booth all season last year. And he says, you know what? I'm going to go racing. So here he is, your first full season with the WSRL. What's going to be your expectations as we get lined up, go back to green?
Man,
like, what's the goals for Liam for season 55?
honestly, I want to show up to all the races. I want to give it all I've got. Given what I was able to do at Michigan, I see no reason I can't finish top 5 in the points if I show up every week. But this is going to be a tough league. I know that's going to be a big ask, but I think we can get her done here in that in this 38 F-150 Tango Paints.
Well, look, man, you're getting ready to come back to green. We're going to go ahead and get you down to the race channel. Good luck, and hopefully we talk to you on the other side.
Yes, sir. Have fun.
And that was Liam Irving, broadcaster a year ago. And now he's the driver in the Western States Racing League. Bob Beltrami, Jacob Jensen getting ready to bring the field back to green flag racing here as we go back to green on lap number through the Geico restart zone 27. And away we go. Lap 27 of 107. Bob Beltrami, Jacob Jensen, Bentley Glazer. I hope I didn't just invoke the broadcaster's curse, because here comes Liam on the outside. He's pushing that number 4 truck of Brian Barnes. And he's trying to make that outside lane work. Now they're going to be going back down pit road right around that lap 50 mark is where I'm going to think that they're going to go down pit road. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight on your phone, wherever you may be watching. Babs checking in. We appreciate Babs checking in. She's going to do every night, rooting on that FBR contingent. And right now, speaking of FBR, Butch Davis is back there in 17th position. He's fighting his way through traffic. We got one truck. And it looks like the 99 truck. Maybe not the 99 truck. Wayne Hutchinson in that 17 truck had a moment to take it down to the apron. 28 laps in, 29, working lap number 29. Liam Irving finds himself back up in the top 5 after restarting 13th. Where did you come from, Liam Irving? Back to where he started from. Matt Sisler in that 93 truck. He is back here. Up 15 spots, also up 15 spots, Brian Barnes in the 4 truck. I'm interested in seeing who Liam can work with here. He's going to go to the outside. He's got Lyle Swearingen right there in 6th position. And guess who else he's got behind him? The driver that dominated season 53, Justin Michael, in that 87 truck. If Justin Michael runs a full season, look out. All I'm going to say is look out with the WSRL, with the Western States Racing League. And I mean, look, we're going to have different guests in the broadcast booth throughout the season. But I am just so fortunate. Want to thank the WSRL for giving me the opportunity to put these races on ABSN for you guys. Liam Irving up to 2nd. Whoa. 30. I don't want to get too excited yet. I tell people, don't celebrate this yet, but Liam to the lead. Oh my gosh. Broadcaster a year ago, and now he's battling Lyle Swearingen for the lead. Go, Liam, go. He pulled the exact route that I pulled last season. Lyle Swearingen's got just a little bit more help with Justin Michael on right behind him. Oh, I'm so excited right now. Liam on the inside. He's got Bob Beltrami right behind him. Swearingen, it is .001. It is that close right now. Liam Irving in 2nd. He's grinning from ear to ear. I know he is. Lap number 33 here of 107 to be scored. If we could have rain in iRacing, Liam would hope for a rainstorm right now. But we are racing under lights. That 38 truck looks very good. Bob Beltrami looking to the inside. He's thinking about it. We're going to go on board with Bob Beltrami. Bob Beltrami currently second in the 14 truck. Pushing Liam out front. Liam Murphy, the Howling Wolf. Last car, Tango Paints. All sponsors on that 38 truck. Oh my goodness, Liam. Liam's got a block. I mean, it's lap 36. We still got a long way to go. 107 laps, and inside line is very strong right now. Lyle Swearingen does not have enough help from Justin Michael. He's got Matt Sisler right behind Justin Michael, but I don't think it's enough. And then Butch Davis is on that outside line. I mean, Liam's going to go to the outside. Stacy's got to block the outside line. What he doesn't know is how far back Swearingen is. I mean, he would be third in line right now. That's where Swearingen is in line. Liam, to the outside, he's blocking both. There's the mess right behind him. As he is working both lines right now. He's going to block a little bit. He sees Lyle Swearingen come up to catch up a little bit. And, I mean, he's just doing a masterful job of working both lines and kind of just holding that Black Knight at bay, if you will. Here comes Lyle Swearingen. The outside line is starting to prevail just a little bit more. We're going to play in tug of war at 200 miles an hour. Lap 38 of 107. Liam Murphy still leading this piece. If Lyle Swearingen Lyle Swearingen just has it at the line. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to get good here. As we have just over 61 laps left to go here from Atlanta. Only one caution tonight. You're not going to catch any better of a lead than this. You're just not. It's not going to happen. I mean, just wow. 61 laps to go. Justin Michael, Lyle Swearingen go to the point. Liam Murphy in the third position right now. Here comes Matt Sitzler to the outside. He's got help in the form of Butch Davis. Butch Davis just planted that truck bumper. Two Dodge Rams helping each other out. And here you're about to see how close that is, as Butch Davis just had to back off to pull down that truck a bit. 60 laps remain here from Atlanta Motor Speedway, Atlanta, for the opening round of the Western States Racing League. As they make their debut here on ABSN, the Accelerate Broadcasting Network. In the 01 truck, about to go a lap down. That is Drew Lalonde. As he has 2 laps down, he's getting ready to go a third lap down to handle Lyle Swearingen. Now Lyle's going to go to the inside. The 01 truck's going to move to the outside and let these guys go ahead and race on by. As these guys are definitely on race radio saying, hey, we're coming. Go to the outside. And there's a nasty bump coming through the quad oval. You see those trucks get a little upset as they're going to go 3 wide, trying to get around the lap car there. I mean, look, there's more action than a Waffle House at 3 a.m. right now. And as my good buddy Shane Cochran always says, you're at the wrong Waffle House. or it depends on the Wow. Justin Michael, Bandit Motorsports, and that number 87 truck. All over the back end of Lyle Swearingen, giving Lyle the business. Liam Irving running third currently as they are just about single filed out. They're going to start thinking about pit stops pretty soon. And Keith Calvin's already on pit road. Earl Weaver on pit road. It's FBR to the front as we are just about 55 laps away from settling this one. Oh, I cannot believe this. Lyle Swearingen, FBR, Bandit Motorsports, Justin Michael, Liam Irving, Matt Sisler at M3S Motorsports. Bob Beltrami, the league owner. Keith Kelvin coming off pit road. And it looks like we got Wayne Hutchison. Nope, that's going to be Barry Phil going down pit road for his second pit stop of the night. It's going to be a 3-stop race. I mean, there's no bones about it. Don't forget to join us on Monday night at 7:45 Eastern as we bring you the Smokin' Thunder Truck Series live here on ABSN. Join me and a special guest. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Dave Regal. We're going to bring Dave Regal out of retirement for Daytona as we bring you all the action of the cars and stars of the truck series there over at the Smokin' Thunder Racing Series. There's the truck. You catch the truck series on Monday night right here on ABSN. And Half Decent Productions brings you the Xfinity, and DSRN brings you the Market on Wednesday night. So, and we got wholesale pit stop Lyle Swearingen. Oh, Slips are coming down pit road. Liam Irving gonna come out and stay out of pit road. He's riding behind Justin Michael. He's thinking about going in late. Justin Michael leading to say nothing new here. We've seen this movie before. If Justin Michael gets out front and stays out front, he's dangerous. He is so dangerous. Barry Phil gonna come down pit road. Liam River coming down with Justin Michael. And that's going to cycle Jacob Jensen to the front, along with Bentley Glazer in that 36 truck. Brian Barnes up 16 spots. He's currently fourth. And we are just about to halfway. Now these guys are going to come down pit road. And that's going to cycle Lyle Swearingen's going to get his lap back. All these drivers leaving Burger coming off pit road. Green flag pit stops here in Atlanta. Lyle Swearingen will cycle back to the race lead here in just a few moments. We're working lap number 51. Jacob Jensen back out to the race lead. And here comes the rest of the field, though. Jacob Jensen's going to go right. Well, Lyle Swearingen going to go right by Jacob Jensen. And here comes the rest of the field. Jacob Jensen going to hang on to fourth. Or third, rather. As he comes back up to speed. So really didn't lose any time. And here's how the pit stop shook out. As the only tires, the only fuel, 3 drivers took fuel. Swearingen, Sisler, and Davis. Jensen and everybody else took 2 tires, take it down to 14th and 15th of Gurr and Weaver, who took 4 tires at stop. Lap number 53. While Swearingen continues to lead the speed. Keith Kelvin going another lap down. Johnny Kenyon will be the next truck to go let down to Lyle Swearingen. Swearingen at FBR contingent still is out front. And there's the whole lot of trucks here at lap 54. We're just shy of halfway. I don't know what I did to Liam there when we did the interview. Boy, he is driving the absolute wheels off that race truck. You know, only been outside the top 5 since the last caution period. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the race recap real quick here. Here's how everything is shaking out so far. Lap 55 of 107. 1 caution for 3 laps, 6 lead changes. Current leader is Lyle Swearingen. Taking a peek at the weather. It is now down to 72 degrees. Track temperature right around 80. Wind out of the northeast at 2 miles an hour, and we are under 65% relative humidity under a cloudy sky. Biggest gainers you at? We shall receive Matt Sisler, Brian Barnes, 1 and 2 there. Currently running 2nd and 8th respectively. Jacob Jensen up 6th. 19th position gained by Sisler. 11 gained by Barnes. These guys are just about single filed out. We're going to go ahead and give you guys the sound of the Western States Racing League. We'll be right back after this. We're going to do a little turn it up for you. welcome back to the Western States Racing League. Alan Bergen with you as we were watching the Lyle Swearingen. Just, I mean, it's not even, it's so close. It's so close. The interval is so close. Matt Sisler, 0.009. No one is pulling away. Liam Irving rounding out your top 5 there, right where he started. So Matt Sisler, Jacob Jensen, Butch Davis, Liam Irving, your top 5 on the racetrack right now. But entering the jet, one and Justin Michael, and here Bentley Glacier leading that second group on lap 64 of 107. Just an amazing race. Want to thank everybody for joining us here on the Accelerate Broadcasting and Sports Network, ABSN for short, as we bring us the debut of the Western States Racing League WRL Season 55 opener on the lot at Atlanta, making their debut, their maiden voyage with the ABSN network. What a race, what a treat we're in for today. 65 just past halfway. Oh my goodness. I want to thank everybody for joining us here in the YouTube.com live chat. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button as we will be bringing you all of Season 5 here. The Season 5 opener. And look, throughout the year, we're going to have special guests in the booth. Mike the Money, he's going to be here a couple times throughout the year. I know he's watching. He will definitely watch you back. And I know he will give me all the feedback that I need. But Matt Sisler, Liam Irving, staying there in that top 5. Butch Davis, these guys are all single filed out. And there's the 16 cars on the field. The last car on the lead lap. The last car on the lead lap is David Weaver in the 16 car, or truck rather. I don't know why I keep calling them cars. Probably because I don't know. They feel like cars, but they're trucks. John Kenyon in the 88 truck. I mean, just, wow. The 07 truck of Keith Kalman on pit road. Ryan Steele, last year's champion, a lap down. Running in 18th. That, I mean, I'm trying to get over that one. I mean, do we have another new champion? Or, because, I mean, Ryan Steele just, yeah. Lap 7, 69, lap 68 laps in. Lap 69 right now. We're getting ready to cross over to get lap number 70. I want to thank everybody for all the love here. You guys are showing me, yes, sir, let's go. Fanny Games, FBR, Babs. Don't forget, Monday night, 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central. We will be on the air with the Smokin' Thunder Truck Series live from Daytona. They get their season kicked off. Lyle Swearingen. In that 68 truck, we have just 38 laps to go here from Atlanta. No one's saying, oh my Atlanta, but Liam Irving has got Justin Michael all over him. Justin Michael just giving Liam the business. And they're going to come down pit road. Here comes your leaders. Liam Irving going to stay out. I don't know if Liam missed it or if he's doing this by design. But he desperately wants to lead a lap. Maybe he thinks he can pit later. He's got to try something. Liam Irving right behind Jacob Jensen. Bentley Glazer in third. And Bentley Glazer has about a 2 second, almost 3 second gap. Liam's going to come down with Jacob Jensen. That's a smart move here. Lap 72. It's going to turn the race leader over to Bentley Glazer. Bentley Glazer coming down pit road also. Shane Jensen coming down pit road at 8 truck. Julian Ritchie, Todd Miles. That's going to be your race leaders. He's going to come by in at 62 truck. Lap 73 of 107. We are nearing the end of this one. Nearing the end of the debut race here on ABSN. As we get a bunch more drivers peeling off Miles Strange and comes back onto the racing surface. Ray Partridge. It's amazing. Is Partridge really gonna put Strange in? Okay. Because at some point, Partridge has got to go down pit road. And that time is now. If the caution comes out, no one's trapped to lap down. Partridge on pit road. Bentley Glazer's got a 27-second gap. Now, if Partridge takes tires, or no tires, he's going to get out ahead of Bentley Glazer. Matt Sisler, Bob Beltran, Justin Michael. Liam Irving, for the first time tonight, is outside the top 5. He's running 10th. As we have just over 25 laps. Lap number 75 of 107, Sisler. Beltrami right now, just race for the end right now. That would be your top 3. That's who we'd be talking to. Glazer, Sisler, Beltrami, Michael. Liam Irving down 4 spots in the wrong direction. You heard him during that first caution. He's going to be running the whole season. So he's still got a long ways to go. And I know Michigan, once we get to Michigan, it's going to be one of the better tracks. He likes those high downforce tracks. Oh boy, he's all over Jacob Jensen. That's the 64 truck there. Jacob Jensen all the way back here in 16th. And I believe Liam Irving is not allowed down. He's in 9th. But he's trying to use Jacob Jensen to catch up to the field. I just don't know what's going to happen. We got 30 laps to go. Man, it's a tall ask. But a good points night for Liam as he's going to finish 9th. Maybe, hopefully he can get back up there. What Liam needs right now is a caution of 29 to go. Because right now, this is looking like your top 3. I don't want to Steve Harvey this race, but, you know. And it was Lyle Stringent bringing up that second group. This second group's getting ready to close in on the first group. That's FBR Motorsports running 4th and 5th. laps remain. Atlanta Motor Speedway. The Western States Racing League round number 1 here, making its debut on the ABSN network. 27 laps to go. And right now it's all Bentley Glazer all day long. Can Bentley Glazer hold on? Can Lyle Spring bring that second group and merge it with the first group? These guys are in line, they're coming. It's not a tall ask. As right now, Lyle Swearingen is starting to catch a draft from that 01 truck, who's multiple laps down. So, in a way, the 01 truck is actually helping Lyle Swearingen, 26 laps remaining. And, oh boy. Now we got ourselves a race. Here comes FBR contention. Swearingen Davis to the outside. The 99 truck's going to go up there and block. That's Ayrton Tobin, who effectively don't have a dog in this race. Lyle Swearingen, oh, that's not going to make Swearingen happy. I don't understand this one bit. Swearingen's not going to be happy with the 99 truck. I know that for a fact. There's one thing you don't want to be, and that's in the way at one of these races. Butch Davis now up to 4th. Lyle Swearingen mired to the inside. So Swearingen and Butch Davis just had a head of steam. That 99 truck just held them up. Laps to go here from Atlanta, the opening round of the WSRL Racing League, Western States Racing League, if you will. Thank everybody for joining us here in the YouTube.com live chat. Thank you for watching on your phones, in your homes, wherever you may be tuned in, on those Androids, iPhones, iPads, you name it. Butch Davis up to 2nd on the outside line. He's got help from his friend Lyle Swearingen, 22 laps remaining. I mean, I don't think there's going to be another pit stop. There can't be. Glazer holding on to the lead. That lead is about to be on life support. Swearingen, I don't think he's going to be too content with riding behind Butch Davis much longer, as we got 21 laps to go. Who are we going to be talking to at the end of this one? I don't know. The Western States Racing League making its debut. And this is what we're treated to. Oh my goodness. Bentley Glazer. 20 laps to go. Continues lead. Butch Davis trying to mount a comeback. I mean, this is just sort of amazing. Down the back straightaway, coming to get 19 to go. Matt Sisler and at number 93 truck. Bob Beltrami just one spot off the podium. The inside line trying to keep the Black Knight at bay. 19 laps to go. The 43 truck, Butch Davis, gonna fall in behind Julian Ricci. They are now single file with 19 laps to go. I think, oh, okay, Lyle Swearingen is gonna touch the apron there just a little bit. 19 laps remain. Make it 18 laps to go. This time for Bentley Glazer. Could you imagine the fun we would have? We talked about Beltrami. Opening race here at ABSN. Julian Ritchie going to go down to the inside. I don't, oh man. I kind of like this view. 17 laps to go. High above the Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is what the spotters would see. Down the back straightaway they go, screaming. Single filed out, 17 laps to go, making 16 laps to go this time by. Liam Irving 10 seconds behind this battle. I think the Stanley Hourglass is starting to run out here. 8th on back. Bentley Glazer, Matt Sisler, Bob Beltrami, the Beltrami Salami number 14. 16 laps to go. Butch Davis and that number 43. There's a lot of B's. Lyle Swearingen trying to make another move. Does he go with his teammate? 15 laps remaining here from Atlanta. I mean, this has been pretty even keel. Bentley Glazer continues to lead Lyle Swearingen. There in that number 5 spot. Julian Ritchie trying to put that 5th position for Lyle Swearingen on life support. He's not going to be able to do nothing doing there. These guys are going to be only content with riding behind each other for so long. Brian Barnes on pit road. Barry Phil on pit road coming in. Get that money, stop if you will. Butch Davis go down pit road. Bentley Glazer, I think Bentley Glazer's gonna go on that Maxwell House strategy. And just, man, I think he can make it. 13 laps to go here. We got Butch Davis, Lyle Swearingen. Nope, he can't make it. No, Shane Jensen gonna take over the race lead. That's gonna put Liam Irving in the 5th position, as he's been working with Jacob Jensen all race long. And he is 8 seconds behind your race leader right now, Bentley Glazer, who is on pit road. Liam Irving going to cycle out to the race lead with 12 laps to go. Could this be the strategy move? I mean, Liam on that last run ran longer than the rest of the field. He's going to come down pit road. This is going to be fuel only. It's got to be fuel only. You cannot take tires right now. As the pit stops are happening, Liam Irving. There it is. You can see it populate fuel only. Matt Sisler. What happened to Matt? And they're going to be caught. No harm, no foul. Liam Irving on pit road. Everybody's going to go fuel only. Can't believe Vandy checking in to YouTube.com live chat. I can't believe I crashed myself under our first green flag pit stop. Meatballed myself. Yikes. Yeah, I've done that before too, buddy. I feel for you. 11 laps remain. Ray Partridge coming down pit road. And that's going to turn the race lead back over to Bentley Glazer here in about 1.31 seconds. Message distracted. I mean, it's all happened to us. I even hit the money shift. The money shift is not fun either. I've done that in front of the field. I've won my own awards before. The Allen Experience Bonehead Move of the race. Meanwhile, Bentley Glazer driving away from Lyle Stranger and Justin Michael. That's your top three right now. Bob Beltrami looking to get in on the action there. Bentley Glazer just putting another car, 9 laps to go. Who's going to join Bentley Glazer on the podium in 9 short laps? Because right now, Bentley Glazer driving away from the field at a tune of 0.75 seconds. Let's go, Liam. Liam back here at 8, 13 seconds behind this lead right here. Glazer, Michael Beltrami so far your podium. Bentley Glazer. Not even a half second to Justin Michael. Beltrami up to second. Does he have anything for Bentley Glazer? 8 laps remaining. It's anybody's game right now. And I will tell you what, race fans. Atlanta produces first-time winners. No doubt about it. Oh, goodness. Beltrami gets a touch of 44 car, James Durr. They're going to go moseying on by. And if right now, 7 laps to go, Lyle Swearingen has anything to say, he's not going to be content with riding behind the 14 truck Ray McLaunger, especially with 7 laps to go. Half a dozen left from Atlanta. Liam's got a rooting session now in the YouTube.com live chat. Oh man, this is fun. Bentley Glazer, Bob Beltrami, Lyle Swearingen. That's your top 3. Butch Davis, Justin Michael. That's your top 4. Matt Sisler runs in 7. 5 laps to go. 5 flanges in the air for Bentley Glazer. Lyle Swearingen making a run. He's looking to the outside. He's got help from Butch Davis and Justin Michael. They got a lap car right in front of him too. 5 laps to go. 5 laps remaining. Coming down to get 4 to go. And they got to figure out this lap car. Ray Partridge. Is he going to hold up Bentley Glazer? Bentley Glazer going to go to the outside. Bob Beltrami has nowhere to go. They're 3 wide coming up for number 2. Bob Beltrami to the lead. As he is right behind that 21 truck. The 21 truck going to hold him up. He's got to figure out something. Lyle Swearingen, 4 laps to go. Make it 3 to go. Bob Beltrami out front. He's going to go to the inside line. Ray Partridge is going to give up the inside. He's going to hold up the 68 truck. They're going to find another lane. 68 truck is around. Swearingen going to go around. We're going to stay green. Bob Beltrami coming to get 2 laps to go. Off of turn number 4, popsicle sticks in the air. Lyle Swearingen goes around, he's going to lose a ton of position. Bob Beltrami out front in this one. As we just had some dramatics go down. Bentley Glazer riding in that second position. 2 lap trucks separate Glazer from Michael. Lyle Swearingen not happy with the 21 truck, I'm sure. Bob Beltrami, white flag is out. We're racing back to checkers here on ABSN. All Bob Beltrami needs is 2 more corners. He's got Bentley Glazer right behind him. The final lap here from Atlanta. final corner. Does anybody have anything left for the number 14 truck? Bob Beltrami in the opening race going to score the victory here from Atlanta. Bentley Glazer going to finish second. Justin Michael going to finish third. Butch Davis fourth. And rounding out your top five, it's going to be Matt Sisler. Holy cow. The opening race, the debut race on ABSN, Bob Beltrami wins it. Oh my goodness. There's your podium as Bob Beltrami's going to get ready to go burn it down. He's on the cool down lap. Wow. Just amazing. I think he might be out of fuel. I don't think he is, though. And we're going to start getting these guys up to the broadcast booth any moment. We're going to go ahead and bring in our race winner. We're going to get him all set up with this interview here. First up into the broadcast booth, Bob Beltrami is Alan Bergen up here in the ABSN booth. How's it going?
I am out of breath, Alan. Holy cow. Did that just happen? Oh my gosh.
That literally just, how fitting is it, after all those years being over on SRM, coming over to ABSN. First of all, I want to thank you for giving us a chance. And, first of all, how fitting is it to win your first race here on the ABSN Broadcast Network at Atlanta?
I love it. I love it. We appreciate you guys. You've been a voice in the booth for us along with a couple of other guys now for a long time. So, we're so glad to be able to support ABSN and whoo.
Exactly. That's how I felt up here in the booth watching you guys. It's a lot different when you're on the track, but take us to that race, and what did you experience on the racetrack?
Well, the pit stops were definitely what made the difference on my end. On that first pit stop, I really blew it and lost the lead draft. On the second pit stop, somehow I jumped right back up into the middle of them. And then on the last pit stop, I was just trying to stick with Bentley and kept my fingers crossed. And somehow we were able to hold on. There was some good fighting with Justin and Butch and Matt. Liam was up there swinging too. Lyle spent a lot of time at the front. I mean, that was a heck of a race.
Yeah, absolutely. As you walk away with the winner there, take us through those last couple laps where you had those lap cars in front of you with Ray Partridge in front of you. What was going through your mind as you're trying to figure out how to get around, one, Ray Partridge, and two, keep Bentley Glazer behind you?
Yeah, I really thought even after I got around Ray, and Ray helped me in the end because he gave me that great draft and then jumped up out of the way as I caught up to his bumper. So that ended up working out perfect for me. And then those last 2-3 laps, I thought for sure I was going to get jumped. That outside line, when those guys would get together, man, they were able to make some serious gains. So I thought for sure I was a dead man, but they never came. So, whew, we did it.
Well, I tell you what, before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that number 14 truck?
Oh, heck. Tonight I want to just thank everybody who made it out to race tonight. And thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. I'm just glad to be able to do this kind of stuff and have fun doing it. And tonight was one of those rare nights where I actually got the top step of the podium. So I'm going to enjoy it and savor it, and then we'll come back and get them next week.
All right. Well, congratulations on that first place win tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you very much, Alan. Take care.
And that was the voice of Bob Beltrami, the Beltrami Salami, the sponsors on that racetrack. And up next into the broadcast booth is a man that you guys know very well here in the Western States Racing League, and that is the 36 truck of Bentley Glazer. Billy, one spot short of Bob Beltrami. Take us through that racing and what you need to do to get by Bob there at the end.
I don't really know what I could have done to get by Bob. He did a great job. I need help for sure. But everyone was kind of spread out at that point. I had James behind me trying to push me, but just couldn't get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we move through the season, you know, what do you learn from this series here? I know the trucks and cup cars are very different, but is it more about getting track time in the truck that it translates to the cup car over an Icon?
Uh, the Cup car is so hard to drive, I feel like, compared to the truck. So it doesn't really pay off too much from the two. But I like both.
All right. Well, Bentley, once again, congratulations on that second place finish. But before we cut you loose, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that 36 ride?
Thank you for broadcasting. Thanks, Bob, for putting on WSRL. And thanks, my teammates at OGR.
All right. Once again, congratulations on the second place finish. We'll let you celebrate it with your team.
Thank you.
And last, but certainly not least, out of Bandit Motorsports, Justin Michael coming up 2 spots short. Justin, it's Alan up in the ABSN booth. How's it going?
Good. How about you, sir?
Hey, look, man. 2 spots short. You looked like the Justin Michael of season 53 when you put a shellacking on the field. When you get up front of these races, is it going to be a dangerous time, or is the field going to have a long day when you're out front in some of these races?
Well, I don't know. I had 4.5 minutes of damage, so that was really slowing me down this race. But I don't know if that wouldn't have happened. Maybe I'd have had something for him. But I don't know. I don't like this track anyway, so it's we'll take third.
Absolutely. Well, the question on everybody's mind is: Justin Michael going to run a full season this year?
I always say I'm going to try, and then I show up here and there. So we'll see what happens. It's pretty late here on the East Coast, and some of these races go well past midnight. This one was pretty quick, so I enjoyed this. So if they were all like this, yeah, I'd show up to a lot more. So, but we'll see what happens. I'd like to run for points again. We got some old names back in the field. I don't know if they were here last season or not, but so it'll be some good competition.
Absolutely. Well, Justin, I know it's late on the East Coast. It's about 11:38. But before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that 87 truck?
Just all the Bandit guys out there. We appreciate them, and Scott for Patented Paints for painting the truck. Check him out if you need a truck, and you guys for calling the race, Bob for putting the link. We always appreciate him, and I have no idea where we race at next week, but hopefully it's a blast, and we'll see you. We'll be able to talk to you again next week.
Absolutely. And, once again, congratulations on that third place finish, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, man.
And that was Justin Michael out of Bandit Motorsports. And what an awesome race. I mean, how fitting is it for Bob Beltrami to score the victory here tonight on the debut race here at ABSN. Before we go out of here, let's look at those final results. You heard from your top 3, Butch Davis going to finish 4th. Matt Sisler going to finish 5th. Brian Barnes going to finish 6th. Liam Irving going to bring it home 7th. Lyle Swearingen 8th. Shane Jensen 9th. Ray Partridge 10th. You'll see the rest of the field scroll by at the bottom. We went 107 laps at 162 miles. 9 different lead changes. 1 caution for 3 laps. Bentley Glazer put it on the pole. Ayrton and Tobin got the fastest lap of the race with a 30.85. The most laps led went to Lyle Swearingen with 48 laps with the FBR contingents. And your hard charger was Matt Sisler. For everybody here at ABSN and the Western States Racing League, ladies and gentlemen, as we always say, as you walk through the streets of life, please don't play in traffic, everybody. Good night.